Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Praetorian, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. We are playing with the United States of America. Let's go ahead and get started here, guys. The first thing I want to do, as you guys may recall, we got our our conscription laws changed in the last episode, so now we have a little bit of manpower that we can start getting some divisions training. Now, before we do that, we might want to make some adjustments to these divisions before we start throwing them out there. Let's just see what we have here. We have 21 army experience. Okay, I know exactly what we're going to do here. Let's go ahead and add 2 artillery here, and then a field hospital. That should be 20. Yes, sir. All right, that looks good. Let's go ahead and save that, and we're going to get a bunch of these training up. I don't know how many. Let's just see what we have going here for manpower. I'm tempted to just say, like, yeah, let's go with 20. Let's do the damn thing. Well, maybe that's too much. Yeah, that's too much. My bad. Maybe we should have went with 15. Yeah, I think that this looks good. So we're going to go get 15 divisions training up now, and we'll have them, where do we want them to deploy? I'm really tempted to have them deploy over here in Oklahoma, because that's where I did my basic training. I did OSET there. Not a great place, so I want all these guys to be tortured there as well. We'll put them in Texas here. I want a central location. I think Oklahoma has a relatively low infrastructure, yeah, so we don't want them in Oklahoma. We'll put them over here in Texas. I think that'll be good. I want it to be a central location so that we can send them to both coasts easily enough, our training troops here. Because, yeah, we're probably going to need... that's one of the interesting things about America, is that we do have 2 theaters that we kind of need to focus equally on, almost. Now, of course, it probably is better for you to put maybe a little bit more emphasis on one of the theaters in order to try and win that one, but pretty much you have to fight in both, and those 2 theaters I'm talking about are, of course, the European theater over here against Italy and Germany, and then as well as the Pacific theater against Japan over here. So, yeah, you kind of got to focus on both. We're going to have to have our fleet on both sides, though. I'm thinking that we're probably going to have the larger fleet over here, since, you know, the only real Axis power with a real strong navy is Japan. Now, Italy's is not bad, but they usually get wrapped up extremely quick by the United Kingdom in the Mediterranean. So we did get radios here. It's not close enough to 1938 to get these texts, so we're not even going to try, and I think we have everything over here. Yeah, we're looking pretty good on most of the stuff here. I think what we're going to do, let me just kind of swing through here. We do need to get the tanks. I was kind of waiting for us to get the new, although we could probably get these ones and it would be fine, because I'm not going to build those. Yeah. Okay, I'm really tempted to get the M2s, and we might do that because we're going to start falling behind in the tanks here. I think that's exactly what we're going to get. I'm just swinging through here, seeing if there's anything else available. Yeah, let's go ahead and get those tanks because I don't want to fall behind. And since I'm not going to build them, it doesn't matter that we're getting this before we have the research company, or the design company, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, look, Japan is doing pretty well. They're definitely taking some territory here. We just have to see if China can hold out long enough. Probably not. They're probably going to collapse. Looks like we have some free military factories, or at least one military factory. That's right, because we are working on building up our military infrastructure right now. What do we want to go and get here? Oh, I know what we need to get. We need to get motorized. We don't have these yet. Let's just go ahead and boost that at the top, although that might not be... Yeah, we don't want it way up there. We'll probably put it... we'll put it underneath the artillery. I think right here looks good. In one factory towards that will probably work out fine, I think. Yeah, this is looking all right. Excellent. So do we need any resources, or are we perhaps trading for resources we don't need? No, we're looking pretty good over here. All right, excellent. So one really nice thing about the United States, though, is that they do have so many resources. As you guys see, it's really only like 2 of them that we're lacking right now. And it looks like the Civil War in Spain has ended, and as to be expected, it looks like the nationalists have won. So, yep, Republican Spain has lost again. We've got ourselves some better artillery guns there. We don't need to upgrade those at all, I believe. And it looks like, yep, looks like the, oops, I need to zoom out if we're going to swing all the way over there. Looks like they've lost Nanjing, so that's not great. So yeah, it looks like China's having some issues. I just hope that they can hold out a little bit longer, because yeah, I would like to be able to put some troops into China to kind of help them hold the area. It'd be a hell of a lot easier than us having to do naval invasions. So I would prefer. Oh, that's right, we got the anti-tank guns. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, we got anti-tanks now, so we do need to get those producing. But we'll wait because we're not gonna put those in our units just yet. I think it's gonna be fine. So let's go ahead and get something else instead. We were working on the air doctrines, and I think we're gonna continue on that because we still have the 50% bonuses here. So let's go ahead and continue on with those air doctrines. And we got the end of the Spanish War. Yep, interesting development, of course. And we got excavation 2, which is nice. That's going to give us more resources. And I think that's everything. We are getting pretty close to 1938 now. We might want to start researching some things here. You know what? I think we are going to go ahead and get that. It's really not that big of a penalty, guys, once you're only, about a month out. Usually when I get to about December, then I'm okay with, getting those techs a little bit early. So we got the Navy National Focus. I don't remember exactly what that did here, but let's get the military factory assigned first. We're going to put this into, I'm thinking artillery. We need a lot of artillery right now. Take a look at how our resources are doing. Looking pretty good right now. Let's go and grab another national focus and see what this one's doing because I'm curious. 3 times research bonus for naval doctrines. So we're going to want to start to get the naval doctrines. We definitely want to get that. We're going to need some Marines for sure. And we might want to get that now. Just kind of taking a look at everything that we have here available to us. I would like to get reaffirm the Monroe Doctrine before we get too close to the war, because then we're going to start moving down that branch of things. What we'll do is we'll go and get this one first, and then maybe we'll go for the Marines, because I'm not going to research the Marines just yet, so it's fine. Let's go and grab that one up. And because I do want to move down that tree, it can be pretty helpful, if we decide to trade for resources down here in the south, that's going to give us, a little bit of benefit towards, being able to get those resources from them. But most importantly, you'll start to be able to impact their politics here. So we can make sure that we don't have any more countries going, fascist or communist over here. Right now, I believe there's just the one fascist state, Venezuela. And then as far as communism goes, we got Paraguay over here. And I know about Paraguay. I didn't even, actually, when it comes to history, I'm not real familiar on South American history. My field has always been European, not even American, even though I am an American myself. European history has always been my field. That's where I focused when I was getting my degree. But yeah, South America is definitely something that, unfortunately, I just don't have a whole lot of knowledge of. So I didn't even know that Paraguay was communist until that campaign where the anti-Comintern campaign we did as Italy, where we had to, try and destroy every single communist nation. Well, and we did do that. And yeah, that's where I found out. Because, I had to go all the way there to get rid of them. So we're close enough to 1938 that we could get the 1938 techs if we wanted to. I would like to get tactical bombers, and we have a nice 50% bonus for that. So that's probably something we're going to want to get. We do need these ones as well, the fighters for the carriers. A lot of stuff that we need to get, guys. But we're getting that. All right, so we don't need to, I don't think there's any 1938 techs that we really have to get right now. Yeah, I think we're all right to go ahead and start getting some of those planes. Just kind of swinging through here, making sure that there's nothing that I might be missing. No, I think we're good to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and work on the planes here. I think we'll get these ones first because they're a little bit quicker. No, these ones are 49 days. Excuse me. Yeah, let's go and get those then. We're going to get ourselves some nice tactical bombers. We're definitely going to be making use of them. We'll probably get strategic bombers too, but I think getting the tactical bombers first might be more beneficial for right now. They're just a little bit easier to build. The strategic bombers are really hefty in the production cost. I think they're a little bit cheaper. Now, let me double check that before I go saying shit that might not be true. These guys right here are production cost of 37, and yeah, these ones are 60, so yeah, almost double the cost. So that's what I thought, but I wanted to double check on that, because those early models are a lot different. I know the late models are extremely expensive for the strategic bombers. So we got another military factory. Let's go ahead and get this assigned. We're going to put it into artillery. I think that would be the best thing to start working on. All right, excellent. And it seems that maybe there is, let me go back to production here for a second. Seems that there might be some things that I need to do here. Some new stuff that we got. Oh, the anti-tanks. We haven't got those building yet. We'll do that in time. The fighters. Yes, we do want to get those building. I'm glad that I noticed that. I can't believe I forgot to get the fighters building. We got the infrastructure destruction technology here. Let's go ahead and get, we don't have any more bonuses here. So I don't think we're going to work on that just yet, because I know that we have, I'd like to get these planes going, and then I also know that we do have the bonuses for the naval doctrines. So if we're going to go for any doctrines, we'd go for the Navy ones. But I think we're going to go ahead. Yeah, we'll get the Navy doctrines. Why not? Let's go and grab one of these. We can get the destroyer sub detection and organization, escort efficiency, the submarines improved, carrier organization. Sort. I think we're going to go with this one. Yeah, let's get our carrier better because we are focused on building more carriers, and we already have several carriers. I don't remember how many carriers the United States starts with. 4 carriers is what we're currently rocking right now. We got reaffirm Monroe Doctrine, and I meant to be checking what the other countries are doing right now because I'm kind of curious. Now, one thing I did not notice is that this gives political power. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. That would be really, really useful to have. You know, I think we're going to go for these just for the political power then. I think we should probably go with the Dominion, Canada, and Mexico first, since those are the neighbors. Let's go and grab that one up. How many of those, I wonder, do you need to move along down to the Pax Americana? Not entirely sure. Let's just see what everybody's working on right now. We got heavy cruiser effort over here in Canada. And yes, we did finish research on the dragons. All right, excellent. Let's go ahead and get something else here. I think we're going to go for the carrier fighters now. All right, excellent. Go ahead and grab those up. Probably not gonna get heavy fighters. I always avoid doing it. The tactical bombers and especially the strategic bombers do an excellent job, kind of protecting themselves. We got Anschluss, so they're gonna be annexing Austria very, very soon here. Air focus over here in France. Commonwealth ties in the United Kingdom. In Russia, we have aviation Colt. Did we look at Italy yet? I'm not entirely sure. It looks like prospect for oil. I believe that's over here in Libya. They're going to get themselves a little bit more oil down there because I don't think they start out with any oil. So they're going to get themselves their first bit of oil over there. Let's get, I think we're going to go for infantry equipment. Not entirely sure, but I think that's what, you know what? Fighters, I forgot again, guys. Let's go and get the Warhawks going. You know what? Maybe we want to use our air experience to create a little variant. I think I said that I was going to do that, and I am going to do it. Whatever we can. I think we might only be able to put 1 or 2 things up, but that's better than nothing. Let me just see here. We can put 2 things. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and put 2 points into the engine right now. Make them really, really fast, and because it's the only thing that doesn't affect reliability. So let's go ahead and put the 2 points into there, and then we're going to go ahead and get these guys building over here. Just go ahead and we'll tick. Where do we want them? I think we want them right above these carrier fighters here. So let's get them up here in place. And it seems that this got messed up. Yeah, this will work here. And I don't think we're gonna put any more factories towards them. I think when we get our next factory, we'll put that towards the fighters. I do like getting a good stockpile of fighters because, of course, they get so many of them get shot down. So I think it would probably be good for us to get quite a few of them. I think the only national focus we haven't checked yet is Japan. They're currently working on imperial austerity. Seeing how they're doing against China, they are doing extremely well. China's not gonna hold out much longer, guys. Unfortunately. Yeah. What does it see? You never know. They might start pushing them back. It looks like over here, the front over here is starting to push forward a little bit, but I think it's they see the communists are doing okay, but yeah, the rest of China not doing so well, guys. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. I don't want to call anything, but it does sure look like they're gonna collapse kind of quickly, which is really, really unfortunate. We're now in April of 1938. Okay, excellent. Moving right along here. And let me just get what we're going to do. Planes. That's right. We're going to do the fighters. Let's put 1 more towards the fighters here. Do we need any resources? No. We're looking good to go. Excellent. Yeah, because we already had that rubber situation taken care of. Got a lot of technologies here done. We got the M2 light tanks and the carrier primacy, and that is the naval doctrine. Do we want to go? No, we're not going for these yet. No, we're going to wait. We could get the heavies as well, just to have those researched. I don't know how many heavy tanks we'll end up building. We might get some, but I'm not too concerned about it because we're not going to use the 1934 tanks. So we'll at least wait until we get a little bit further into the war before we really focus on those heavier tanks. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go ahead and spend 1 of these to get the strategic bombers. I would like to get those at some time. Yeah, so yeah, we'll go and get that because we're not getting the national focus for the strategic bombers. That's going to reduce that, so it's fine. And then the other one that we're going to get here is the naval doctrines. We're going to go in and get probably keep increasing our carrier organization. This also increases light cruiser organization, naval targeting, but I'm also tempted to do the destroyers. Yeah, that'd probably be good, especially for Germany. Okay, yeah, let's go one with the destroyers for right now, because that'll kind of help us deal with the Wolfpack. They have quite a few submarines, Germany, so it would be good to increase our our destroyers' ability. And we got the neighbors' national focus here, and it looks like Austria has now been annexed. So Germany has control of that area, and just kind of take a look at what everybody else is working on right now. I guess we can do that after we've done our stuff over here, so that I can unpause the game. I suppose we're going to keep going for these because I really want the political power. That's the only reason why. I didn't know that they granted political power. Somebody mentioned in the comments too, saying that, you know, getting this stuff down here would be really, really useful. But yeah, they didn't say that the political power. I wish I had known. I would have got that earlier. I guess it wouldn't have helped us in the comments since, you know, I can't, you know, predict what you guys will tell me about. But yeah, I didn't know that. Do all of them get political power? Yes, they all do. Okay, well, I think what we're going to go ahead and do is do South America, because that's the one that under the most threat. So yeah, let's do South America, then we'll do Central America, I suppose. And then we're going to use this to get the ship designer. I think we're going to do the Atlantic Fleet Designer, the Brooklyn Navy Guard, just because it doesn't have any penalties. And I really like getting all that armor, especially for the carriers, because they are expensive to build, and I don't want them being destroyed. Let's just take a look and see what everybody's working on. Burma Road over here in United Kingdom, Bomber Focus in France. Germany is doing the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact with the Soviet Union. Poland is the Between the Seas concept. New Soviet man over here in the Soviet Union. And Italy has Marines and landing craft. I wonder what it's going to use those for. And finally, let's look at Japan too. What am I doing? I'm like over here trying to click on like Cuba. Now, where's Japan? They're supposed to be in the Caribbean. Let's see, we got Army Innovation over here in Japan. So what do we got going over here? Outdated equipment in production. Oh, because we just got something. So let's go ahead and I guess we got all the planes that we need for right now. Yeah. All right, we're pretty good on planes. We already have all the carrier models for those, so don't really need to get any more. We can keep moving down this, but if we're going to do something without the bonuses, then we might as well get the Army Doctrines, because I think we're kind of starting to fall behind on those. Are we close? No, we're not close enough to 1939. Can't get any of those just yet. Could get the improved infantry equipment. That is something that is pretty good to get early on here. And what does this one do? This is a little bit of organization. All right. Oh, ships. We just got the ship designer. I don't know what I'm thinking. We need to get ships. Yeah, we need to upgrade all these. Let's go and get destroyers first, I think. Yeah, let's go and upgrade these. You know, we can get those built a little bit quicker, get them out there. And yes, we also need to change this equipment here, this plane, because, yeah, we're currently getting the really old models. All right, excellent. And we do have a little bit of air experience. Not much here, just what we had left. So can't really, I think you need 25. To be able to do anything with the variant, so can't really do anything, but that's fine. We'll just save these up here. So got a lot of manpower still. We could get some more going, but I'd like to have, you know, some of these other division designers built out that we could kind of start working on. What do these guys have? Nothing. Okay. These are probably going to be what we're going to have guarding our coast, if we even need to do that. I mean, I will probably guard the Pacific coastline here, just in case Japan does something crazy and does a naval invasion. They won't be able to do it for some time. They got to get themselves some kind of bases. But yeah, I really don't think they'll invade here. I've never seen AI Japan invade over here. So yeah, I don't expect it. And then of course over here we're not really under any threat and invasion on that side of things, on the Atlantic side. So we probably don't really need much of a force at home. We will keep a small force just in case something crazy happens, or like Mexico or Canada, you know, goes fascist or some crazy shit like that, which is kind of realistic for Canada because they are not realistic, but I mean it's you know, possible because they do have their own national focus tree where they're actually currently working on the Defense of Canada regulations. Let's go ahead and get another technology. We still got 50% bonuses down here because I think we got 3 of them. So from that national focus. So let's go ahead and get one more thing. We're going to go with the carriers this time. And plus we get that naval targeting, which is pretty useful when your ships can actually target and hit their ships, their enemy ships. It's pretty useful. And you know what? Poland, and we got South America over here. Poland always goes for the Baltic cooperation whenever we do the historical focuses off. I wish there was a little bit more variety to it. Why do they always have to go for it? It messes everything up. That's what the problem is. It creates its own faction here, and then it ensures that when Germany attacks Poland, the Allies are not called into that war, and it ruins things. So I really don't like that personally, but we do have enough political power to get something selected here. We're probably gonna go with the tank designers. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna grab. I think we're gonna do. Just kind of taking a look here. This is max speed and reliability. Not going to get that one. Armor and hard attack over there, or reliability and soft attack. I think we're going to get the armor and hard attack. That's what that's kind of what I want to get here. Yeah, let's get that one. just because we're going to be fighting at least Germany, and we know that they're going to have some tanks, and Japan's not really going to. But you never know what's going to happen with the Soviet Union. I never know when you're playing as the Allies whether you're going to be fighting them or not, because this definitely is a realistic possibility. I kind of want to just keep going for these just because we're getting the political power from them. I really want to get the U.S. Marine Corps, of course, but yeah, I'm tempted to just keep on going for these. Yeah, you do need all of them to get the Pax Americana. Okay. Yeah, that's going to take us a while here. So we can do Caribbean, or we can do the Central America. We're going to do Central America. Okay, excellent. Because, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the Caribbean go fascist or communist without player influence. But I have seen Central and South America do it. So we got the computing machines. That means we're going to research a little bit quicker. We got the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Okay, so the Soviet Union and Germany, who are natural enemies, are working together, at least briefly. We are going to go ahead and get ourselves encryption. All right, excellent. Then we'll get the decryption right after that. Currently have 50 naval experience, could use that. France bans communism. Okay. I was interested to see what was going to happen there. We weren't going to see a commenter in France because they had already joined the Allies pretty early on in the game here. But I was kind of interested to see if they were going to go communist, because sometimes it happens. But looks like we're going to have a democratic France. It's so far going pretty traditional, other than a few of the little events, the little flavor events. Things are going pretty much World War II traditional here. Do we want to get more civilian factories or military factories? I kind of really tempted to get the military factories. We do not have a lot of military factories right now. I think we will. Yeah, let's go and get some more military factories, guys. We have a lot of civilians. Let's put these into the center of our country here. Let's go right there. We'll do 2 right there, 2 over there, and 2 over here. And let's just keep on building these, actually. We're going to try and get quite a few of them. That's currently 6. I think we're going to go with trying to get 10 of these. I think that'd be wise, because we only currently have 15 right now, which is not a lot. We'll go ahead and get 1 right there, and then oops, not right there. 1 right here. All right, excellent. So that'll work out. Get all those military factories built. And yeah, once we get those 2 civilians, we'll have 169 civilians, although we're not getting a very large percentage of those. And I did say that it was free trade in the last episode. I realized it when I was editing it. I don't know why I said free trade. Was what was, causing us to not get our civilian factories. That's the resources. I was talking about our undisturbed isolation over here, which is something that we really ought to think about changing here. And world tension is actually low enough that we could have gotten this. Probably should have instead, but I really wanted to get those designers so that we can start researching them. But I think the next step will probably be to change this, because I think world tension is certainly high enough to change some of this stuff here. So we probably should. And we're almost there. We're at 117 right now. So we should get that soon, though I think, yeah, we're still barely moving this up right now. 0.30 per day, though it does take us quite some time. Are our troops done over here? It looks like they are. I wonder how long they're sitting over there. Well, that's what sucks when you're getting those first troops out, because you don't have it set where they're going to get into that training army. But it's fine. We got our peasants over here, and then we're going to go ahead and give them a garrison, Texas, and then get them training. All right, excellent. You guys can assign, do your damn thing. Got carrier task forces. Okay. Do we want to build anybody else? Oh, we currently still have some troops coming. Okay, let's go and put them into that army now. So they should just start hopping in there and training immediately. Let's go ahead and get something else. We don't have any more research bonuses for these over here, so I don't think we're gonna get those just yet. We did get the tank designer, so we're gonna go get the Stuarts. Get ourselves some M3 Stuarts here. And yeah, this should start ticking up our army experience now, just a little bit. 4th International, the Comintern is meeting again. Okay. But once we get that army experience up, we should be able to make some adjustments. I wonder if we have any national focuses that will give us some army experience. I didn't see any. Most countries do. We got the Central America one, though, that does give us a little bit more political power. We got the Munich Agreement over here, so Czechoslovakia is being forced to give up the Sudetenland. Okay, seems everybody's just appeasing the Germans again. They didn't learn their lesson the last 8 campaigns. Let's go. Although one of those campaigns, I want to say that we didn't appease the Germans. And I think I was with the Allies. We ended up going to war like super early. I think it was the French one. I'm not entirely sure, though. Let's go ahead and get... Oh, yes, that's right. We were going to look to see if we can change something over here. Okay, so we cannot remove this because I think it has to do with the Great Depression. I'm not entirely sure here. It might be a national focus that will change us, but yeah, we can't do that yet. We could change over to export focus, which would give us a bit more resources. Resources are really not a problem right now, and we would lose all those benefits that we're getting from free trade, so we're not going to do that. Could also consider, well, nope. We can't do this because we have undisturbed isolation, so we can't change over to limited conscription. So we really can't do anything in those laws. So I guess it's a good thing that I, didn't look at that before, because you can't do anything there. We are going to get. I'm really tempted to do industrial concern because we're about to go into 1939 here, and I'd like to get those industrial techs. And I don't know how long it's going to take. We're going to have the political power again. We should have it soon. We could go for the material designs because I'm going to go for the infantry equipment. And I'm really tempted to go ahead and we're going to grab that up first. And then we'll do the industrial one, because I think it'll be fine. Let's see. Do we want to go ahead and go for the Caribbean? I think we do. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and get that. Let's get the political power. I'm really liking getting all this political power right now. It's extremely helpful, letting us kind of get, unlock some of those benefits there. We got the flying fortresses, which is awesome. Those are our strategic bombers. We're probably not going to get them building just yet. We're going to wait until we get a few more factories. We're kind of focusing on building a lot of factories. As we get those, then we'll get the strategic bombers and we'll probably do tactical bombers first. Let me just take a look at what we want to get. We did get the research bonus for these here, so we could research them a little bit quicker. I believe we just did get that. Let me double check here. Yes, that's what we got, the weapons and equipment research time. So we could get this a little bit quicker. Just kind of swing through here and see what else is currently available. Still only in 1938. So yeah, we'll wait to get the decryption. I want to get the improved infantry equipment one. Not that it's going to help us at all. Of course, we're not at war. So it doesn't really matter. But getting the decryption technically doesn't really matter either. Since we're not at war, we're not really playing we're not playing multiplayer, so it doesn't really matter whether the AI can see, our national focuses and shit like that. We're not getting any combat bonuses, and we got that anyway, so we can use the slot here to get decryption. All right, excellent. Let's see how our troops are doing on training. All right, they haven't really done much. Okay, let's swing around, and we got a lot of stuff happening here. I want to see what national focuses everybody's working on. We just got the destroyers. We're going to want to go ahead and update to that, to the destroyer 2s. I think we're going to go ahead and get the battleships next. Yeah, let's get battleships. We'll probably build some battleships, guys. I know that technically having the carriers, we don't really need the battleships, and we could just focus on the heavy cruisers. But I do like having those big old battleships. They're fun. All right, so that's right. We were going to swing around, take a look, see what everybody's doing. National Resource Mobilization Act over here in Canada. United Kingdom currently doing developed South Africa. All right. Defensive stratagems over here in France. Germany, first Vienna Award. Okay. And it looks like the Romania is. Oh, okay, they're not in the faction. All right, I'm not sure why. All right, I thought they were in the faction for some odd reason. We got another military factory. Let's go and get this assigned. Do we want to get something like the light tanks going? Sure. Let's get the light tanks building up, guys. We're gonna put that probably right below the motorized here. All right, let's get them building, and we also have to upgrade our. We have to upgrade our, what was it, destroyers. That's right. Let's go and get those upgraded. Destroyer 2s. Well, no. Let's wait until this destroyer is done. It is really, really close to done. So might as well wait there. Over here, we still haven't got the anti-tanks building up yet, but that's fine. And remember, we also have the strategic bombers and the tactical bombers too over here. But we'll get those, I guess, as I said, as we get more military factories, we'll kind of devote those towards some of those other things. I'm probably not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna work towards the strategic bombers right now. We'll work towards tactical bombers. Once we get ourselves something. It looks like that destroyer has finished up building, so let's go ahead and get the 2s going. I think it was the destroyer, and we didn't build. Yeah, it had to be the destroyer. So we're gonna get those going. Put those right above. I want to just go up there, right above the submarines here. All right, excellent. Maybe we want to reduce the amount of destroyers we're currently building. I think we do. Let's just reduce that a little bit, and maybe put this into the. I don't know. I think the carrier, because I would really like to get that carrier built, and it's almost done. Yeah, I think that'll work out nicely. Let me just take a look at our fleet right now that we have building over here. This is the fleet that we've had assembling over here. We currently have 2 heavy cruisers, 13 destroyers, and 7 submarines. So yeah, we're getting something built up over there. It's looking pretty nice. I think we're going to be getting off here soon. Yeah, we're just, the episode's pretty much just about done here. I was hoping to get a little bit further. I wanted to see 1939, I mean, I guess we could push it a little bit further, but I really do need to get this edited and get to sleep. Gotta go to work tomorrow. Fucking sucks. I hate working on the weekend. It's just, you know, part of the deal, though. How are these guys doing? Oh, these guys are almost done training. All right, excellent. Well, I guess we're going to end the episode with getting this stuff now, now that we have the national focus. We'll get that, and we'll also pick something for our government, and then we'll end the episode over here. So, with this national focus, we have all these. Could go with the Pax Americana. That would gain the national spirit for all those countries, the under U.S. protection, which would, you know, change their ideology drift defense up by 50%. While several other countries be getting the 0.05 daily democracy support. So all very useful. Also, we can intervene in any American wars. So would like to get that. Also want to get the Marine Corps. And it seems that we can now get the prepare intervention, which would change our economy law to isolation. I think we should get that. We can also get the military construction. I didn't see we had so much stuff over here available. It seems that the world tension going up to 30% unlocked some of these things for us. Because I think that this one's only 25%, so we might have been able to get this before. Out of the two of these, is both really, really good here, but I think we're going to do the prepare intervention one, guys. I think that'd be the most beneficial run at this moment. So let's go and grab that up, and then we're also going to spend our political power to get something else. Just gonna swing through here and see what we have available. We'll probably go war industrialist. I'm gonna guarantee that's gonna be one of the ones that we get. I don't know what our third one's gonna be, because none of these ones are things that I really feel like we need at the moment. No, we'll probably just go war industrialist, and then the other one will be one of the last things we get, since there's not really anything there. Maybe a national focus will unlock somebody. I don't know. So I want to go ahead and go with the industrial research time. Yeah, let's go and get that. I love industry. Sometimes I go for the other one, but in this case, we're not going to. We're going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're kind of making some progress here. War should start next episode. I don't know that we'll get involved in it next episode. I don't know if we'll be able to yet, but the war should start in the next episode. Just taking a look at what we can't see what they're doing. Damn. All right. Yeah, we're getting to the point where we're not going to be able to see people, what they're doing. They're going to do sanction Japan already. Soviet Union doing socialist science. And Japan is currently working on... Oh, wow. Look at how they're doing it. They're working on warrior traditions. Just seeing how they're doing against China, they almost have the entire coastline taken. China's having some serious issues over there. So I don't think they're going to make it to the beginning of the World War. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and end it here. If you guys enjoyed it, then please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and thanks for watching, guys.